A man's virtue flows mostly from three separate sources: desire, emotion, and intelligence. Knowledge is the wise man's treasure, but beware of false doctrines, for they are even more dangerous than ignorance. Forget all you know, or think you know. Abandon the hunger for power and enforce decrees. Look inward where the deepest rivers flow. There you'll find the currents of eternity. As always, my friends, welcome to my mania. Hey, how's it hanging, YouTube? Jake Johnson here, coming to you live from the internet. You're watching Untethered live stream with Jake Johnson, yours truly. Oh, Lord, it's been a great day. I've slept all day long. How's your day going? What's it like over where you're at? What's up, Kev? I like the golf hands. I got a squeaky chair. I gotta fix that. I'm sitting here trying to be quiet for my cue to start talking, and my chair is just squeaking away. April, what's up, dear? Glad to see you here. Yes, I have green pants on. They are Lucky Charms pants. That's funny, I've been wearing them for a whole day, and I thought they were Mountain Dew pants. But they're not. They're Lucky Charms. How's it going? I'm here. I'm here with bells on and a squeaky chair. What's up? Good to see you. Could be something good in the future. You never know. Got a nice hot cup of coffee. I rode my bike a little today. Nice and cold outside. Here and alive. That's all you can ask for. It's a beautiful day. Nice riding weather. No rain. Tired of rain. The water table's up so high that if somebody trips with a cup of tea, we'll flood. You have your lucky shorts too? Well, I don't have lucky shorts. I have Lucky Charms pants. That's what happens when you're on TV. It's all business up top and party at the bottom. And you wouldn't have known that if I hadn't flashed you a minute ago. He's not playing. That's good. Every man ought to have a pair of comfortable pants or shorts. There's no shame in that. I'm a man and all, but I like cotton as much as the next gal. The topic is anything you want it to be, darling. You tell me. You want to talk religion? You want to talk politics? You want to talk music? You want to talk comic books? You want to talk movies, TV shows? You tell me. You want to talk ancient Mesopotamian languages? You want to talk the intricacies of the piano? Whatever you want. I'm here. I'm game and I'm ready. I've got a mind full of it. It's getting humid now, starting to warm up here in Florida. Don't like humid, muggy. I can't imagine it being humid right now. It's below 40 degrees outside. Let me see. Let me get out the old trusty weatherman. Come on, give me the weather. I'll go this way then. It got pretty warm today. It's 46 degrees outside. That's pretty cold for this area. Funny enough, it was down into 29 degrees night before last. And now it's warm outside. I like Cool Windy. He's got too much and more than you and I put together. Huh? April. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, take that. That was a cough and a sneeze at the same time. Ugh. I didn't see that coming. All right. These new cigarettes I'm smoking, they're kind of strong. They burn my lips. I had to get some lighter ones. Whew. That was embarrassing. I ain't never had a cough and sneeze at the same time. Thought my head was going to explode. It started like somebody hit me in the neck with a dart right there in the throat. And then I coughed a little, and then I felt that sneeze coming on, and I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Which way do I go? Oh, don't get all quiet on me now. It's over. Hello. Yeah, I'm all right. That was just one of those things that came from two different directions. Caught me by surprise. Yeah, it sucks. Great Sky Troll, what's happening, buddy? Super Bowl ad sucked. Huge, gangrenous elephant trunks. I don't know what that means, but it sounds painful. We're still at the office. Send her, we get a lockup. Going to go get dinner. So bear with us, Jake, for a minute. And I'll bear with you for an hour. How about that? EU is talking climate lockdown. Yeah? What does that mean, climate lockdown? That mean they're going to shut off the weather until we can get the temperature up? Yeah. You missed it a minute ago. My head blew up. Hey, My man, Great Sky Troll, LOL. Ah, your cousin, actually. That would be weird. But I do weird, so. Makes travel illegal for weeks at a time. I can look at it. Well, you know, that would be all right with me. I'm kind of tired of people coming here anyway. It would suit me just fine if they'd lock everybody down. Stay where you're at. I wish they'd have finished the wall. That's the kind of feller I am. I'm a firm believer in not going to your house to start any trouble. But if you come to my house and start trouble, we got problems that you can't solve. That's a pretty rough sneeze. Oh, you saw it? It was pretty rough. It was a sneeze and a cough, and I was choking on it at the same time. Second cousin, probably like married cousin, so it doesn't really count, but you know, it's the idea. Hey, you're not late at all. You're absolutely on time. Don't you worry about that a bit. Darlene's my aunt, my mother's sister. April is her child, which makes her my first cousin. And your father was my father's cousin, which makes you my second cousin. Or third cousin. Third cousin. Your dad is my second cousin. But I've always called him uncle for some weird reason. Yeah. It's also married. Fourth and married. They're my mama's kin, not my dad's kin, so. But we're all one big happy family right here on the internet anyway. Anything goes, I don't care. We'll turn the lights down and get into some Sweet Home Alabama. Nothing then. She's a different species. Yep. I thought it was just me. I'm the black sheep of the family, and don't you forget it. Every time I put my cigarette down, it goes out. Poor craftsmanship, I guess. although my father had 6 sisters and his father had 6 sisters, we're probably related. Probably. Well, I'm not going there. Doesn't matter. You're my brother regardless. I don't care what happened in the past. I don't care what designation you're giving me. We're family. That's all that matters to me. I wasn't there, so I can't have an opinion. A passing curiosity. Well, there was talk. I am from Georgia. That makes us cousins somehow. I think it does. It is somewhere in the book of Luke that all you people born in Georgia shall be and are related. That sounds very legalese-ish. Very contractual. Well, I am from Georgia, and I don't know what that means. But my last name is Johnson, if you know what I mean. You built a low-pressure filter, and now my water is now crystal clear. Well, that's good. You got it going on. The Fraternal Order of No Belief. Well, if you'll join me on Sunday and Monday, we're telling a story that has to do with that very thing. And somewhere along the lines, several people got into a boat, and the rest of the world died. And then when everything chilled out, those several people got out of the boat and began to fill up the earth again. So we are all related in one way or another. If you go back far enough, we're all cousins. And if you go back even further, we're all siblings. And if you go back even further, we're all the same zygote. So, however you want to look at it. There have been 2 influxes of humankind on this planet. The first one and the second one. The first one was in the Garden of Eden. The second one was on the mountains of Ararat in Turkey. So that's where we all came from. No matter how you look at it, all the people of the world that are here today came from that location. So we're all related. Black, white, green, yellow, whatever. I'd like to see the green ones, but I'm just saying. Chilling like a villain. Oh, Kevo. Johnson and Cox. Well, my last name being Johnson means that if you go back far enough in my family tree, somebody knew somebody behind the woodshed. That's where my lineage comes from. There was a black man named Shoemaker Joe that is in my lineage. Johnson, Cox, and Troll. I prefer Dewey, Screw 'em, and Howe. I'm high as a fruit bat, cooler than a polar bear's toenails, and grinning like a mule eating brains. Well, that's pretty damn happy. I can't recall being that happy. briars. Sorry, whatever. My vision ain't that good, you know that. Lucky I didn't say berries. I don't know what people feed their mules. I've never owned a mule. Not that I can recall. We are headed to Gators for some Florida food and Kentucky bourbon. So you're gonna eat gator tail and drink whiskey? Or you're gonna eat some python? I got to run, keep from hiding, and I'm bound, keep on riding. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let them catch, you know, not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. What is flakka? Day after day I'm so confused. Spend my life in the pouring rain. Rhythm, rhyme, and harmony. I don't know the song. Ain't it a shame? Ain't it a pain? Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in you, rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in you, rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? That's a good song. I have to flub the words because if I don't, I'll get copyright strikes. It's a good enough excuse, I guess. One of the very few drugs, I have not done. Could not tell you exactly what it is. But makes folks crazy and dependent. I don't know what flakka is, but they got something similar to that in the Haitian areas. It's similar to crack. It has a 5-minute high and people are crazy about it. It's got a name kind of like that, but it starts with a C and I can't remember what it is. I hate to tell you, buddy, but there's seaboard all the way up the coast and all the way down the other side. On the half shell and out of the ocean is not Florida food. Now, citrus, that's, you could have Florida or California, but Florida food involves gator tail or python or snails or loquats, kumquats. Or that shit that hangs down from the trees everywhere. Crocodile. County does not have crack. We are the meth capital of the world. Yes, you are. I know that for a fact. Oh, how I know it so well. I have dreams about Polk County, Florida. That's why I stay in North Carolina. What do I know about the Bronze Age collapse? Well, there's several things to know about it. What are you referring to in particular? It didn't just all collapse at once. A lot of things contributed. There is no actual Bronze Age where only in a particular period in time people used bronze and then they moved on to other things. That's a bit of a misnomer. They used bronze primarily because it was easy to get, but they're still using bronze to this day. They just figured out better ways to smelt irons and mix alloys and make harder steels and things like that. But if you're referring to the time period, which coincides with the Dark Ages somewhat nicely, it depends on where you're talking about. Some of it was nomadic war. Some of it was famine and pestilence. Some of it was people just got tired of shitting in the woods and moved to Rome, where they had plumbing and hot water. Which disappeared for about 400 years after that. Plastic Age. I think we're in the Silicon Age, but you probably got a point. Specifically, the construction of the walled hill forts and the Mediterranean collapse of most civilizations. Well, I just watched a documentary on Ur and Samaria and Akkad, and if you're referring to those times, they built walls and fortifications and had wars with mountain peoples and well, tell me what you know. I'll tell you if I know anything about it. The Silicon Breast Age. That was the 80s. We're just getting out of that now. Now we're into the Silicon Lip Age and Fake Ass Age. The titties were good enough in the 80s. We didn't care about the rest of it. Oh, how I miss the 80s. I lament the 80s. I've longed for it. It's never coming back. We'll never have a time that pure again. That fueled with cocaine. We may never be that prosperous again either. Most of what I know about the Mediterranean area is built around Egypt and the movements of people around Rome and Sicily and all of those places. I know that's not exactly Mediterranean, but it's close. I'm trying to play something particular around that period of time, but I don't know. You just have to fill me in. Tell me what you're talking about, and we'll see if I know anything about it. Jog my memory. A lot of history doesn't really interest me that much. I tend to stay in the more ancient stuff. So it's a possibility that I know little about what you're referring to. But I won't know until you tell me. It's so hot in here, I'm melting. The sea people that invaded Egypt, ruined trade, and destroyed the Mediterranean ports. Are you referring to the Phoenicians? Because I know a little bit about the Phoenicians. What little there is to know about them. Nobody actually knows where they came from. I suspect that they are a collection of people from all over the place. I don't think they're a people. I think they're a group of people. But history has a way of making things one-dimensional, so it's possible that they think something other than I do. The Phoenicians came in. They ported mostly around King Cyrus in his area, but they ported in Egypt too, and they caused a lot of trouble. And they were also writers. They wrote on paper. They kept records, and they brought that from Syria. Not from Syria, from Sumeria, around where Cyrus is at. He's the one that made that popular and global, if you will. You've asked me about this before, but there's just not a lot of information on what you're talking about. Anything I can find concerning people in boats were the Phoenicians. And what we know about them is already public knowledge. Okay, well, it's possible they're the same people. I imagine they built their own little group of people, and had a bunch of boats and collected people up and down the eastern coast and western coast and everywhere else they went until they had a group of people, and those people were called Phoenicians. We are beginning the Biden age. From how he looked on television, we will soon be headed into the Kamala age. Amen, brother. Yeah, she's just chomping at the bit, waiting. She's looking out the window. Is that it? Did he fall? Is it my time yet? I heard him cough. Is that it? Just biding their time. Absolutely zero people will be impressed or surprised if she ends up being the president in the next 3 years. Everybody sees that coming. You know that Time magazine just put out an article pretty much admitting to the fact that they cheated massively in the election. Only they're calling it saving the election rather than controlling it. But they spill it all out. So at some point you'd think they'd go up to the Supreme Court with a copy of Time magazine and say, see, they cheated. Can we get our president back now and get this guy out of there? But I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's over. I think freedom as we know it's over. I think we're about to be boat people. We ain't far from it. Because at some point, there's going to come a time when this side can't go any further that way, and this side will refuse to go any further that way. And we're just going to have to break off and do our own thing. And that's my theory. I believe the sea people are the proto-Phoenicians and the paleo-nomadic seafaring boat culture. Yeah, I believe that too. I think it's all one thing. I think pretty much anybody that could go out into the ocean did at that time, because they had to find something better than what they were living in. Because it was a pretty shitty place to live in those days. People were dying. The life expectancy was like 25 years. If you made it further than that, you were doing good. Science likes to make that a point of contention, like, people only lived a certain age back then. That's why they were having children at 13 and 14. No, that has never been the norm. Nobody has ever wanted to live for 25 years and die. That was the circumstances of oppression on the people that caused them to die at such young ages. That wasn't the lifespan, that was the life expectancy. I'm not running for president. That job sucks. I agree. I think that we ought to catch the president of the United States rather than let people run for it, because anybody that wants that job is more than likely a tyrant and full of themselves and have all kinds of problems, have the ego to think that they could have that job in the first place. It's just not a good fit for people. I think we ought to catch the president. I think every 4 years, everybody ought to run for their lives, and a team of people ought to just run out and catch somebody. Okay, you're the president. Damn it. I almost got away. Okay, well, what do I got to do? Well, first you got to go to this meeting and let us tell you what's really up and who killed Kennedy and where the aliens are and what you can and can't say in public. And then you get to be in the face of the country while the other guys make all the decisions. And when we do bad, they blame it on you. And when we do good, they blame it on you. It's a win-win. Have a lottery and force them to serve at gunpoint. I think catching them is more fun. That'll give us something to do. That'd be like a national sport that everybody could get involved in. Had to turn off your VPN. Well, that sucks. I hardly ever use a VPN unless I'm watching porn or downloading movies. What? I am a human being. I saw an old friend today I hadn't seen in a while. That was nice. Brief little catch up in the parking lot. David Jones, if you're watching. Oh, check this out. I'm waiting with bated breath. What does that mean anyway, bated breath? If you have bait in your mouth, you probably shouldn't be waiting for somebody to do something. It blocks me from getting on without Wi-Fi. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yay me. Bated breath. See, there's a worm right here. Alex dead. The fish tank has been 70 degrees for a week, so I have mosquitoes hatching, and my brim picked them off the roof of my tank. Sweet. So you got food for your brim. They pop up like whack-a-mole. Yep, that's how fish feed. And if you got a hammer, it can be real fun for a minute. You'll run out of fish, but until then, it'll be a blast. I grew up in Doraville, Georgia. Skyward sang a song about Doraville called Doraville. Do you know it? I do not. Nor do I know who Skyward is. I'll figure it out, though. Let's see. Doraville. I can't get my kicks anywhere but Doraville. Doraville. What a place like Doraville. I don't know who Skyward is, but I'm guessing you're saying Skinnerd, right? Well, what song was it? I know a lot of Skinnerd. I got 30 fish, all brim, one red breast, almost hand-sized, and a yellow breast, almost as big. Woo! Well, I wasn't trying to be good, April. I was just being silly. Don't boo me. Don't boo the entertainment. Heckle yourself. What Skinnerd song mentions Doraville? That doesn't ring a bell to me. I know one that mentions Statesboro and Waycross. I know one that mentions Macon. What is an anonymous warehouse? Yay in Doraville. That's why you don't know. I'm ugly and my mama dresses me funny. Train roll on down the mountain. Just wanna be left alone. Feel the wind blow outside my door, leaving my woman at home. Yeah, Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind. Train roll I don't know which way I'm going. Just wanna be left alone. And Tuesdays, you see, she's got to be free. Leaving my woman at home. Yeah, my baby's gone. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone What a miss, what a miss, what a miss. Studio One was a recording studio. I know it well. Located in northern Atlanta, Georgia suburb of Doraville. The address was 3864 Oak Cliff Industrial Court, Doraville. Okay. You said I'm going to use that for my channel intro. I said I was going to use what for my channel intro? It's now occupied by non-related businesses and used as a warehouse. Wow. Doraville touch country in the city of Doraville. It ain't much, but it's home. Friends of mine say I ought to move to New York, New York. Fine, but it ain't Doraville. I wouldn't move to New York. There ain't nothing there for me, buddy. Nothing at all. Those are the lines for the song. Look it up. I will pay you to sing it for me Friday. Deal. Always takes me back home. I love it. I will gladly pay you on Friday for a hamburger today. I will look it up. Matter of fact, I will learn it. I have a note. Well, I found it. Don't seem to find a version of them singing it, though. I found a documentary called Doraville. Let's see what this is. Bear with me. I found the album anyway.
If you wanna hang out Charlie wrote it. And it's real pretty. It's about Elvis and Janice and Ronnie.
Well, that's weird.
Like that, you know, so we wanted to do it.
I found the album that was recorded at Studio One, and it's called Doraville, Georgia, but it don't have a song on it called Doraville. Copyright strike, Susan, gonna get you. There was another band that recorded it. Atlanta Rhythm Section.
What are you doing on your phone?
I'm sorry, I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm
shut the hell up.
Make sure he leaves.
You're tracking him?
Go away.
Yeah, I track everybody. If the NSA can do it, so can I. And he's gone. Sorry, what were you saying?
God, I hate these damn ads. Won't let me skip. Skip. Now it'll let me skip. Is this the right song? That's the one, right? Alright, I can learn it from that, and I'll see if I can't find Leonard Skinner's version of it. Doraville, such a nice little country store. Whatever he said. I'll figure it out. I got you. Friday, I'll play it for you. Yep, I'll find it, and I'll see if I can't find the Leonard Skinner version of it too, but that sounds to me like it'd probably be similar. But I'll hook you up, because I am that kind of entertainer. Never leave a man down. Never say no to $1. I just played what I heard. I hadn't even learned it yet. Remember, I'm not the one who knew the Greeks do not. I'm the one who knew the geeks do not know freaks. And I played it for you too. I can't remember it, but I played it for you. I learned it that one time. It's just not a me kind of song, you know what I mean? Of course I can do it. I is a freak, that's right. And proud of it. Doraville, coming your way. I had an old friend show up yesterday. Just wandered up. Said he had been in jail for 3 months. Wanted a ride to the bus station. I'm sort of waiting for a cop to show up, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes instinct is right on point with those kind of things. People don't just show up out of nowhere unless they're me. And I do just show up out of nowhere, but I have a reason to. I'm from there. I'm a here I am kind of guy. And you never know what you're going to get when I show up. One of my many, many personalities. He is too. Well, still, normal people just don't show up out of nowhere. They usually let you know they're coming unless there's a problem. I learned how to appear and disappear where I was going because of childhood things. Run to the next town, and that, you know the story. But most people aren't like that. And it would not be the first time I got called by the chief about him. Well, then you have good reason to expect the cop to show up. He probably boosted jail. Or maybe he got let out and he just needed a ride to the bus stop. Did you give it to him? You don't have to answer the door. True. But if you don't answer the door, you'll never know who's standing there. No, I learned it when it first came out, and I never had occasion to play it anywhere, so it just kind of faded out of my head. I mean, Papa Top again. Think I'll have time for one more round. That's all I know. Set 'em up, my friend. If you want some Alan Jackson, though, I'll play you some Alan Jackson. Let's see. What's a good Alan Jackson song? The chief knows me well. He would call if it crossed his mind. Probably so, yeah. That was terrible. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on the Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about girls, talking about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much in muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a lot about love. A lot about living and a lot about love. It's Mr. Cochran. Oh no. Cowboys don't cry, and heroes don't die. Good always wins, again and again. And love is a sweet thing that ends like it should. than 25 years ago. It's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. And all the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. There you go. There's some Alan Jackson for you. Okay, April gave me a Valentine balloon. How about, is it Valentine's already? Setting the rest of the mood with Why Don't We Get Drunk and Screw? We do not have CJ tonight. I really do appreciate the fact you're sitting here. Barmaid, pour another, bring us a couple beers. I got a story I want to tell you about a girl I know. She's a brunette and she's blonde down below. Why don't we get drunk and screw? I just bought a water bed, I covered it with super glue. I may bring another round of brew. Honey, why don't we get drunk and screw? Oh, you got a little Pennsylvania mustache. Why don't we get drunk and screw? Ice Ice Baby, no. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. The Ice is back with my brand new... No. He took over after Thomas Smith was killed. Well, that's not good. I don't believe I know Mr. Cochran. I might know him. Our sheriff was once the public defender's brother, and the public defender was implicated in the sheriff's death. Figure that one out. Brother kills brother. Tale as old as time, as old as Cain and Abel. Are there any songs about a troll? Something about a troll living under a bridge. He got molds and he's a mensch. Yeah, there's something about a troll and what he does on his own time. Got a pair of the fish. Yeah, there's something about a troll. I don't know. I guess that's it. I just wrote it. There you go. There's a country Ice Ice Baby cover. Is there? That's horrible. I don't want to hear it. That's a horrible idea. Whoever would want to do that? Whoever the artist was, did they not get the memo about how Vanilla Ice was ribbed over that song? That's not a smart career move. There is a country version of this song, and I do somewhere in the middle between the original and the country version. If my fingers will work. It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asked me, do I look alright? I said, no, you look terrible tonight. We go to a party, everyone turns to see this beautiful lady wandering around with me. And then she asked me as we turn around, oh my darling, you are wonderful tonight. I said, you are terrible because I see the lusting in your eyes, and the wonder of it all is how can I even fit between those massive thighs. It's time to go home now. I've developed an aching head. Drank too much. Hand her my car keys, bitch, you drive home. Oh, and she helps me to bed. And then she tells me, as she turns out the lights, oh my darling, I'm sleeping with your brother tonight. Yes, my darling, I'm sleeping with your brother tonight. What a bitch. There you go. Happy Valentine's Day. Arrogant, you mean? It's not arrogant at all. It's real. That's how people are. Marty Ray, Ice Ice Baby. Give it. I guess I'll have to give it a listen then. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know. I thought I left that chapter behind me a long way back. Again, not a very smart move. Unless he's making fun of it. That would be funny. But green is my favorite color, in case you can't tell. It's funny, and he does a beautiful job. Well, I guess I'll have to give it a shot. I don't know, man. I'll look it up when we're done here, which will be 10 minutes. Damn it, I got a hole in my cigarette. Hate it when that happens. I say he did it right. Okay, I believe you. Oh. Gimme. Fancy. Folks, press that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you'll get notifications of when I'm going to be around. Hit the like button like it owes you money. It does owe me money. Share this video with somebody you love. Hey, share it with somebody you hate. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking about. And if you like what I'm doing and you'd like to see it keep happening, go to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Every little bit helps, and I do appreciate it. I'm back. Well, you got a few songs out of me tonight. I'm not feeling the greatest, so I'm not real excitable, but I'm trying. It's that time of the month, if you know what I'm saying. Trampled by Turtles does a bluegrass Sweet Child of Mine that's great. I've heard a bluegrass Sweet Child of Mine that was pretty good, but I don't know if it was them or not. It was a chick singing, and they had banjos. Very nice. When I'm feeling better, I'll do you my version of Sweet Child of Mine. It's a little involved. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Sheryl Crow did a version of Sweet Child of Mine about the same time Guns N' Roses did, and her version was a ballad. And it's very good, but it's also very feminine. When you hear it, it seems odd because you're so used to hearing the cue of the guitar, you know. And she doesn't take it in that direction at all. But it's a good song. It's very progressive and above its time. It would fit in today's music like it was recorded today. If you put that up against something that Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter put out, you know, like her version of some of Poison's songs or whatever. Dead South is also good. I like anything with a southern bent. I'm a southern man. I like anything that's got attitude. I have a very particular taste in music. I like the kind of stuff like that song, Kiss My Country Ass. I like stuff like that. I like anything Shooter Jennings does, even the weird stuff. I like that too. I certainly like anything his father did. Hugo 99, Problems. Oh, 99 Problems. I think I may have heard that before. That sounds familiar. 99 Problems. I got one for you. A country 99 Problems with a hard country groove. I like that. You know about Sturgill Simpson? I don't really care for him, but a lot of people like his music. Check it out. It might be right up your alley. He talks a lot about tripping on mushrooms, so I think you'd like his music. And he also has a very eclectic style. He veers a little too far into that lane for me, but Sturgill, Sturgill, Simpson, Simpson. It's spelled just like it sounds, Sturgill Simpson. He's a new country singer type. And if you want to get grossed out, look into Wheeler Walker Jr. Terrible. Terrible music. He's a spoof country singer. He mimics, thank you. You're welcome. He mimics Hank Williams Jr. and he sings some weird songs. The Fast One. Song I wrote. The Fast One. Any particular one? I have more than one Fast One. Are you talking about? play it anyway, what the hell. Surely this is the one you're talking about. Easter Sunday at the small cafe, waitress caught my eye. She was walking right towards me, I was mesmerized. Smiling gave me a telephone number, said won't you call me tonight. I don't know what's happening here, but the sparks are flying like the 4th of July. Looks can be deceiving, fell into those innocent eyes. No matter what I believe in, dare to commit a plan to surmise. Hook, line, and sinker out before those lies. It was one hell of a night. 6 a.m. the very next day, we're both lying in bed. I looked down into my surprise, we both had rings on our left hand. We got married at the courthouse, it was a kind of a joke. I don't know what the future holds, but it's sure to end in fire and smoke. Looks can be deceiving, fell into those innocent eyes. No matter what I believe in, dare to commit a plan to surmise. Hook, line, and sinker out before those lies. It was one hell of a night. One hell of a night. There you go. Whew. I am quite looking forward to passing out. You're welcome, darling. My pleasure. I'm glad you like that song. I got a few good ones, a few mediocre ones, a few that suck. But they're all mine. They're all mine and no one can have them. Blah, sacre bleu. What a day. It'll all be better in the morning. What else? What else we got to talk about? Woo-hoo-hoo. I'll be glad when my voice clears up. I don't like it when it's down like this. It's getting longer and longer and longer. Used to, I could sing for 3 or 4 months and my voice would go down for a week. And then I could sing for 3 or 4 months and my voice would go down for a week. Now it's down for a week and up for a week. I'm getting older and older and older, and my voice is getting tireder and tireder and tireder. I guess that's from singing 100% many nights in many cities all over the country. I never did have anybody else in my band that sang. It was always me all night long, 4 hours at a time. All the hollering and yelling and jumping and screaming, all me. There's only so long you can handle doing that, and then you start wearing out. Now I play in bands where everybody sings, so I can't do it anymore. 'Cause I'm old. I still look fairly decent in leather, though. That's pretty impressive. There's nothing sadder than a fat old man in leather pants, though, I'll tell you that. I don't do it on stage anymore, but I wear leather when I ride my bike. I used to wear leather and no shirt every show. Leather pants and no shirt. I was it, man. But I won't do that now. My phone is dying. I'll catch you next time, brother. Thanks. Have a great night, Great Sky Troll. I love you, and I'll see you Friday, where I will play this song, Doraville. The map. The map. I'm the map. I'm the map. No swiper swipey. You knew I was going there. Come on now. You'd be lucky if I don't sing the Dora Explorer theme song for you. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. One more time for the cheap seats. Press all the buttons, do all the things, and go to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. I love you guys. I'll see you Friday. I got some work to do and some sleeping to do. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. I love you. God bless you. Have a great night. I'm out.